What is up, guys? We are back for another reaction channel video for we are going to be reacting to Stranger Things 5 right now of the first trailer, the official teaser trailer, the official trailer, and then the first 5 minutes of all Stranger Things. We're gonna watch all the three videos and talk about and analyze each and every one video after what it means. So let's get right into reacting to Stranger Things 5, the first one I'm reacting to on this channel. My last video I posted probably an hour ago or so was Finest of Freddy's 2 official trailer number 2. So we're gonna react to Stranger Things of the teaser trailer, the official trailer, and the first 5 minutes of it. The trailer that came out yesterday. So we're gonna watch the teaser first though. That came a month ago out there. But so here we go. Make sure it's good. Yep. Okay. Go chat. Got Steve operating on a radio or something. Lucas, some mic, yeah. All of them there.
Burn commencing in 5.
Joyce, Nancy, Robin. Got Levin, Will. Got Lucas.
3.
Got everybody there. Counting down. Hopper.
2.
Yeah.
And
Damn. Look at live stream was about to come out.
After what we've been through, this thing.
Yeah, this is intense. Seems intense and sad right now.
It ties us together forever.
Oh no, bro. Snitch's sister grown up in a mother.
Wherever this blood leads. I need you to fight
Damn.
one last time.
Dude, this is gonna be stressful to watch, bro. Oh my god, it's gonna be an emotional break. Emotional
Let's end this, kid.
of sadness. I mean, sadness, excitement, and just shocking. I don't know. Erica. Vecna here, isn't he? Yep. Showed up. The boss showed up.
Found you.
Damn. Oh shit. That's the first teaser of Stranger Things 5. Final season. When's it come on to? November 26th. That's soon. And Christmas and New Year's Eve. Christmas Day and... Okay, so... My general thoughts on this trailer is I think that... Mainly... That I think... Will is going to be the mostly one they're going to show throughout this whole entire show, to focus mainly on him, because he's mostly... He was the one that had it, the Democrat started from the beginning with his season 1, before it started focusing on 11. Like, I could say Will and 11 are both the main characters. I wouldn't say one person the only main character. Will and 11 are both main characters, and I feel like Will, in a situation, Will's in trouble, that Vecna is getting onto him, or he knows everything from the Upside Down, because he's been through since season 1. And Joyce, and I remember Joyce and Hopper had to help him out, get him through. Mostly it was Joyce the whole time, trying to get him out of being affected by the Demogorgon and stuff like that, and he was affected by the Upside Down, and he still had effects on it, and his brother was trying to help him too. A lot of the mids besides Hopper, Jonathan and Hopper and Joyce, they were really, back in season 1, they were really trying to do it. So I think, honestly, I think that in this scene, I think Steve is trying to be the helper of letting his friends know that he's the one that's communicating this radio thing to try to see if he can sense when Vecna's coming. When Vecna, he's sensing to see when Vecna's gonna come, because then after I guess it seems like when it got to like when it seemed like it got to like 100 right here and he appeared right here, like 100, Vecna apparently appeared and he started blowing fire at them. So I honestly think Steve is going to play an important role to let them know when Vecna is going to come to Hawkins. Either though the world has been affected though from the last ending Stranger 4 with the Hawkins with the portal opening the gate because Vecna got 4 kills. That was 4 kills and that equals 1 gateway open, and the Upside Down was able to open up the Hawkins sadly because they got 4 kills on each for Max, Fred. Can't remember the other 2 people, but I know Chrissy was one of them, and then there's another guy as well. But. And Max, I don't know. Max is really not dead, I would say. She's just in a coma, but they counted it as if she were to be killed by Vecna. But it was like it was enough to open the gate somehow into Hawkins' world for everybody to see this and nobody to hallucinate about it. Will's gonna play an important role for this. I'm telling you right now. 11's gonna be probably a second sometime. She's gonna show. They're gonna show some main thing. And Lucas right here, on the other hand, is just trying to make sure Max is okay, I guess, and check out. But here's Dustin after looking at, Eddie's gravestone because he sadly died to the demo bastard, and you remember he lost, like, he sacrificed, and Dustin was sad about it. So he visited his cemetery for his tombstone. But then somebody, I think, wrote that on him that I hate him so much. It says, burn in hell. So I honestly feel like that is very rude to even do somebody, to draw somebody like that on somebody's gravestone after they died. Like, that's fucked up. Yeah, so, like, Max, I think Lucas eventually, I think Max is not going to die and she's going to wake out of her coma. And I know for damn well, Lucas is going to protect her with every amount of his heart and every so that she doesn't get hurt or that she doesn't, like, fully, like, let go completely or give up yet because she's just in a coma for now. I don't think she didn't die to Vecna, actually. It just knocked her out where she couldn't see or something. It might just end up either with Max getting her vision back or either it might be some sort of, like, or either she could come back out of her coma and she might be still alive, but she just could be blind after, sadly, but I don't know. I'm just guessing right now, and then we got them helping him out. Random people helping out the city. Obviously, what do we call it? Exterminators, I think? I don't know. But
forever.
It looks like everybody's having like an emotional one-on-one talk, especially with the couples in this. So like you don't know what's gonna happen. And I'm pretty sure this is a Will flashback, if I'm 100% sure. When he was younger on Upside Down, man. New character development involved her. Can't remember her name, but we got Dustin, Steve again. They're trying to kill. He running through like some sort of dimension. Then Will collapsing on the ground. Like I think he's having those type of moments where Will used to have like that in season 1, where the monster starts to go inside of him and starts to make him like go crazy. We might see that again happening again with him now with the infection with Vecna and the Demogorgons coming back to the world. And this is Nancy since they're grown up.
Fight one last time.
So I think Will's gonna have something connected with Vecna or something. Either it could be good or bad. I don't know. It could be bad, but it could be good. But I have no idea what will happen. But I'm telling you now, chat. As I look at this teaser, this season's gonna be the most exciting, happiness and shockiness to watch, but at the same time sad at the same time. It's sad and excitement at the same time. Sadness and excitement. How we're gonna feel for this. So like it's gonna be crazy. Well, there's my reaction on the first teaser, what I think for Stranger Things. From now we're gonna be reacting to the Stranger Things 5 official trailer. And we're gonna review this one as well. Then we forgot the Stranger Things for 5 minutes after. So let's watch the actual official trailer now. That was a teaser. Now this is the actual official trailer. Let's go. Ooh, Vecna. Whoa. Got Dustin started high school, I think. During when the Hawkins are up.
Starting to lose it. Being stuck in here. No end in sight. Maybe tonight is our break.
No.
find Vecna, we end this once and for all. Together.
All the friends together, all the groups. Oh, she has some sort of like power up to jump. Nice. She's gonna come this one.
This isn't like one of your campaigns.
Shit.
You don't get to write the ending. Not this time.
Dude, this is intense, bro. It's sad, bro. Oh my god.
And he's not gonna stop.
Door's opening up.
Every last ounce of suffering.
This is gonna be the most exciting season and intense season at the moment. Sadness. You're gonna feel all sort of emotions watching this season, definitely. On Christmas, New Year's, and even November 20th, I'm telling you right now. When it comes to the end of the show. Damn, look at that void. Must have cost so much budget to do that effect. Holy shit, that was good. Emotional. Shit, no, Lucas, get out of there. Fuck, the Demogorgon.
We stay true to ourselves.
Definitely, yeah.
Stay true to our friends.
Definitely. This is Erica. Erica.
No matter the cost.
There's Nancy Legater. Grown up, huh? They all grown up, huh? They all age, man. He looks so on to do this, huh? So they all grown up. Oh my god. Holy shit. Vecna's more freaking crazier. Oh, it's a William. Uh-huh.
You are going to help me.
Oh, that's Will. Shit.
One last
Oh, fuck.
time.
Oh my god, no, Will. Shit. And that's it, same thing again. Well, chat, all I just want to say is that now I'm going to talk about this one. So I think generally what I saw in that trailer is Will's obviously going to be the one of the most that they're going to show in Stranger Things, like I said in the first one, in the teaser. I honestly think that I'm trying to think if Vecna will take over Will's body and his soul and become him and pretend to be evil and bad with it. Just like Vecna did with Lucas's body when he tricked Max in a hallucination before almost the end of the last episode of Stranger Things 4 of season 4. He tricked Max into pretending to mimic to Skinwalker as being as Lucas I think either two options. I think either he's gonna take over his body and his soul and become him, or either Will still have his body, but maybe Vecna would be under the control. He would be under the control of Vecna inside his brain or his heart by manipulation, where it'll make him try to do good things with good things. He would do his regular thoughts of how he thinks the good of his friends to try to help his friend escape and not die. But at the same time, you get bad things being told by Vecna in his mind manipulation. Bad stuff that will probably that will make him turn bad a little bit, or maybe tell some bad things to his friends as well, besides just being good things, or wrong information that's not him speaking. So it could be good or bad, or Vecna takes over Will's body and he's in his body and soul, and Will's body probably trapped in Vecna's body, just crying, and he'd be saying it's trying to say it's me guys as Vecna, but he'd be crying as Vecna though, but they wouldn't believe it, so they would think either any of those options, either you do good or bad things with the manipulation of Vecna and he would do his own self, or either Vecna's gonna take his own whole body and just completely make him bad. And then when he starts talking saying oh guys, he starts to say some real stuff, and then he starts to say some stuff that they're gonna question Nancy, Steve, and Jonathan, even the mother Joyce and his friends Dustin, Lucas, and Mike. They're gonna say that's not Will talking. That seems like they're gonna say that's not Will talking. That does not sound like Will familiar at all. He never would say that. So they're gonna know that Vecna's gonna be in his body, and maybe this is my prediction, but I'm not 100% sure if that's what it's gonna be. But I honestly think that they're gonna notice right away, or maybe not notice right away, but eventually know right away that that's not Will talking. It's gonna be Vecna. They're gonna know it's Vecna, and that's not Will talking in that situation. And the brother and the mom are gonna know that too as well when they figure it out. Maybe before the friends do, but it's honestly crazy, man. Like, I'm gonna look through it right now, just now, but basically, like, I honestly think that some characters will die here. Maybe a main character will die here, but the rest of them, I say some of them will survive, but some of them will. This would be like a Squid Game ending. For season 3 for Squid Game, I think it was Stranger Things will take inspiration from Squid Game season 3, and it'll have some people die and some people alive at the end of this film for it to come to an end of an era.
You find Vecna?
And I honestly think they have a good plan to try to see if they can beat Vecna. And I think either another third option, I think that either maybe Will could probably go with Vecna, but then Joyce and Jonathan and the rest of his family would be sad after he has to leave the room. But in order, Vecna's probably gonna tell him, if you want this world to end from Hawkins from being bad and opening portals like that, and Hawkins to return back to normal, you have to come with me in another universe to stay with me, close to me, but then risk your own sake of being to go in another world. But I don't think it means that he will actually die or he will die. But I feel like he maybe could die as well. But if it doesn't die, then he might just be still alive, but then just trapped in another universe for my force. But then the emotional for them is that Jonathan, Nancy, the mother, and the older brother are gonna cry if they see Will having no choice but to go with Vecna in another universe, another world to end Hawkins in the world. And the mom is gonna refuse for her to go. Like, she's gonna get so emotional. She's gonna brawl her eyes out of cryingness. Maybe even the brother as well, obviously, because they don't want Will to even Jonathan didn't want to lose his brother again for being infected, and same for Will again, having to deal. Will and Jonathan, I mean, the Joyce and Jonathan, his mother and older brother, having to deal with that back in season 1. Back in season 1 when he was a little boy. When he was a little boy back in season 1 and now older, like, they don't want him to deal for that shit again and still continue that. Because if you all remember watching season 1 of Stranger Things when it first ever came out to Netflix, the first ever thing to exist called Stranger Things to ever be a show called that. That's how it started. Would begin with. It started with Will first before it got to starting with 11 storyline, but it's just freaking crazy, man. Like, I think this scene right here, I think Will's seen the Vecna clock now, I think, where Vecna's gonna want him again. It's kind of scary to see as well here.
And he's not gonna stop.
Portal opening up. Hopefully 11 and Hopper do a good job of trying to defeat this. Then you got that big Vecna portal blocking it as well. That's gonna affect the whole world, that it being affected by Hawkins as well, so you got emotional interactions right here. Like, their parents, something's gonna happen, either bad or either they gotta try to get through it, but it's tough, yeah. And they definitely see something falling from the sky. I don't know who's that falling from the sky, but it could be Will again, or it could be someone else's. It could be that little Nancy's sister story backline, maybe, and maybe not Will instead. But I don't know. They already showed, yeah.
Stay true to our friends.
It's kind of like, it's crazy how this is gonna play out. And I don't know if they're looking at a dragon or if they're looking at Vecna again, or more Demogorgon coming out. It's just crazy, man. So yeah, like I said before, I think he's gonna take over his body, and at this point, I think he will, like I said from Bird Option, I either think he's gonna go in another world with Vecna to save himself, to save Hawkins from doing it, or either he will take over his body, or either he will be controlled for Will to be speaking on his own term of how he feels, but then get thoughts of manipulation by Vecna to say bad things, but then Will tries to say good things to try to make his friends escape and help and get out so they don't freaking die, basically, in this scenario. So, honestly feel like, I don't know what's gonna happen there, but it's gonna play real good. But yesterday, I finished the trailer for this now. I'm talking about, so now we're gonna move on to the actual real thing that came out yesterday of Stranger Things 5. It's the first 5 minutes of the actual thing of how the first episode of the first volume is gonna start when it comes out November 26th. Very, very soon. Probably in a couple, I think it's weeks or so. It's gonna come 3 or 4 weeks or 5 maybe. I'm not too sure, but I think almost a month. But weeks now, I think. Weeks away, almost coming very soon. But this is what it's going to show, like, for the 5 minutes of how it's going to start for the first episode of Volume 1 and the first episode of, obviously, the first episode of Stranger Things, the first episode of Season 5. The first season, the first episode of season 5 of episode 1 of Stranger Things 5, basically. So let's watch it real quick. Okay, this is how it's gonna start. We got 5 minutes. It's a 5-minute thing they showed us, but then it won't be until November 26th they show us until we actually get to watch the actual show. So let's react to it. And I analyze after. Came out yesterday too. Oh, Will singing the song. Should I stay or should I go? Okay, this might be a Will flashback, I think. This might be a flashback from season 1 when he was younger. Showing this. I don't know, it doesn't look like him. I think it must have been CGI'd, I think, when they made this. But they couldn't actually do it. You know why they couldn't CGI'd him? Because he was basically like... Because the actors obviously grew up. It took a while for them to make this movie and a long time to make this movie. So the actors grew up, so they had to CGI him, basically. But I'll talk about this really after. Let's keep watching. Oh my god, demonstrating. This is definitely a flashback of Wolf. As they're trying to show that came away from. So he's running. He's climbing he's climbing somewhere in the upside down world of a tree stump or whatever you want to call it. A weird freaking tree that has like, yeah, he's in the upside down with the thunders and the clouds. Plus there's a Demogorgon there as well, so. Yeah, this is definitely CGI, I can tell. Look at his face, it's definitely CGI. Because he grew up, they couldn't actually bring back the old young Will back. So now he's freaking old himself now, Noah Snap himself. Will Byers. It's all about him. It's all gonna represent off of him. I think. Oh god. Shit, the Demogorgon climbing the tree up? Shit. The jump. Oh, see, yeah, that's the trailer they showed in the actual real official trailer. It was Will the whole entire time. Ooh. Ah, God. Whoa. Ooh, shit, man. So, like, yeah, this is where him trapped up in the upside down, and it's just like, damn, this is a bad flashback for him to have. Oh, he fell. Shit. Fucking dragged him? What the hell? Oh my god. Whoa. Demogorgon's dragging Will? Oh my god. This is fucked up. Oh. Oh, this Vecna trapped. Oh my god. My theory is, wait, I'll say it after at the end of the video because I'll just rather watch this before I explain all of it at the end. For the actual first 5 minutes of this trailer of how the first episode of season 5 will start. Stranger Things 5. November 26th. Volume December 24th on New Year's Eve.
At long last, we can begin.
Damn. Oh, damn, shit. Oh. Damn, that looks disgusting to look at. Oh, fuck, brother. Yeah, see, that's how, like, he was infected from season 1, when Hopper saved his life, with Joyce, back in season 1.
We are going to do such beautiful things together.
Such beautiful things. Oh, shit.
Such beautiful things.
Such beautiful things. Oh, shit. This is from season 1, though. Is that it? Oh my god, that's it. Wow. Wow, that's insane. Yep. That's insane. So my honest opinion for that first 5 minutes, I honestly feel I said before, Will is probably gonna be manipulated by Vecna under the Fane, but my theory is that something new. I'm gonna say something right now, and everybody was saying I think on YouTube about me, some people, but I honestly think that Vecna was Vecna was all along. He was always in season 1 when it first began. The actual show Stranger Things. I never thought actually. Oh, the Stranger Things season 4 was his actual first appearance that he made as a villain and the antagonist of the Stranger Things film and storyline. I honestly feel like he was already in. I feel like Vecna was already in season 1 of Stranger Things that they're hiding from us, and that we're gonna get the real truth of what Will Byers or what really happened connect with the Upside Down and what really happened back when it first started when he was a young boy to now older, and they're gonna tell the whole backstory because I heard rumors and theories online about that, seen on social media about that could happen. And I honestly feel like Vecna was in season 1 of Will, and it didn't. I honestly think that did not even start off with the Demogorgon to begin with, because we might have all got fooled of thinking, oh, Stranger Things season 1 might have started with the Demogorgon being the first ever creature to be shown. But maybe Vecna was in season 1 as well, and it wasn't introduced in season 4. Like, Vecna could have been the whole time along in season 1, but they were just hiding him and they didn't show him. They didn't mostly focus on Vecna. The only thing they focused on was the Demogorgon being after Will. It was the Demogorgon and the Upside Down. They were focused on the Demogorgon more than Vecna. I honestly feel like that Vecna was in season 1 though, but they focused on the Demogorgon more to make us feel like that was the first creature ever for Will to see before Vecna. And before 11 too as well. Same for as well. I honestly feel like it's very, very crazy and shocking and stuff like that. That I feel like he was already in season 1. And I can tell with CGI as well of how they made him as well. Now we kind of get the story of why maybe you saw when Joyce was trying to help Will, or Hopper, when Joyce and Hopper went to the Upside Down back in season 1 when they were young as well, and when Will was a young boy as well, where he had that thing. So when it shows him being now infected like that, that's how you saw him when Joyce and Hopper were crying out for him for trying to help him to breathe, and Hopper was trying to I think try to give him CPR and try to get his heartbeat up. It was Vecna the whole time actually going Upside Down. I realized this was connected to season 1 a while ago if you watch one of the episodes of it, and it's honestly fucking crazy. It is motivating that maybe this whole episode is going to be dedicated to Will, hopefully, yeah? Mosey Will and half 11. The others obviously, definitely, but I think Will is going to get a lot of point of people are saying a lot of fears and rumor that he's going to get a lot of backstories, or they're going to reveal that why has Will been in the Upside Down and the truth behind Will with Vecna and all the Upside Down and Demogorgons, and with Henry, stuff like that. With being number 1 as Vecna and then being a young boy, the human controlling grandfather clocks, going from being an adult man in a lab trying to help 11 people with I don't know, like a scientist farm where people would play games there, but it'd be like a psychiatrist. I don't know what it was really much. He was a psychiatrist to help people out. Then he turned into being an evil son of a bitch of a creature to being turned into Vecna. But he was the first one, I guess, before 11 was number 11 for 01111. But I honestly feel like that it's going to be a crazy thing of what we're going to get in the first episode of the first volume on November 26th. That it's going to be dedicated. I know it's going to start off with Will having a flashback. The first 5 minutes of how it starts with it's going to be a Will's flashback of what we just saw right now. And I think Vecna was always in season 1 to begin with, chat. That is my theory. I'm going to predict that. And I'm going to say right now, Vecna has always been in season 1. And other people have been saying that too as well. And I believe that theory. But we have to see what happens when it comes out November 26th to get the real true information and stuff like that. But then each volume takes for next to Christmas, then New Year's after. So we're going to really find out what's gonna happen, excuse me. But yeah. I honestly feel like it's it's gonna be a crazy scene. I can't wait for it to come out. It's gonna be sad too as well. A little bit the emotions in the show as well is gonna be definitely emotional because Noah Snap did mention saying that he said on a pin that fans are gonna be led devastated after they see Stranger Things 5. So it's gonna be sad as well. It's gonna be exciting for us. It's gonna be sad that it's gonna come to an end and the amount of deaths that maybe could happen in the season potentially while we're watching it. So it's gonna be a really exciting season, but it's gonna be a pure sadness season as well to watch as well. So let's just all prepare whatever happens November 26th when we watch this final show for it to be the final season ever and no more Stranger Things after that. And this show comes to an end of a freaking era, and it took them kind of so long for them to do it when they were younger, and then now they're growing up. They grew up so much. It took so long for them to do that. They grew up so much that they had to depend on use CGI for Will, for your young self, because they couldn't obviously got a clip from him because he grew up as well as Noah Snap. Like he grows as well. Like the actors themselves, they grow up. So they grow up, chat. So and it just took them a while to do, but they finally got in the works of doing it. And now we're finally getting Stranger Things in about a week, 4 weeks or 5 weeks or so. So that is it for my reaction for Stranger Things 5. My thoughts and reaction, my honestly theories and stuff I saw on social media, and how I honestly think about it with emotional and stuff like that, and all point of views and like theories and like connecting for it to be like, oh, this is connected with that, or I think it's connected with that, or a bunch of stuff what I explained just now in this video. So hope you guys have a good afternoon, wherever you are. It's morning for me or afternoon for me right now, actually right now. So I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Sorry, I haven't posted much reaction video, but I've been trying my best to do reaction videos now on this channel now, my main channel for either gaming, my live streams, or doing it on here. So hope you guys have a good afternoon, wherever you guys are. So, and I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Peace, guys. See ya.